What's happening, man? It's been a long time.
What's up, Playboy?
What's up, man?
Man,
It's good to
I'm
see
just
you, man.
you too. I haven't seen you like in about 6 hours.
I thought you had ran away or something. I
No,
say you
no, I'm
must have
here,
got a
baby.
better offer.
I'm here now. I'm here, baby. I'm here, baby. Let's
Man,
do
welcome
it.
to Overtime Sports Show with G-Man. I'm AV. We are back. Missed you guys on last week, but a lot has happened, man. A lot of tables have been turned over. We got 66 on the book. We've got coaches quitting. We've got NFL coaches retiring. We got Tiger Woods out here setting it down. And G-Man, we got the NBA playoffs, which is rolling, man. A lot of people were nervous after game one, thinking the Celtics was going to run away with the series because they came back in the second half. But Golden State showed us like they always do. Can't
Yeah,
underestimate the Warriors.
game 3 tonight. So we'll see
Woo.
what happens. I told JQ what the pimp was saying. If the Boston Celtics can win one tonight, then they may have an upper hand on it. I don't know. I think it's going to be a 6-game series. At least 6 games for sure.
Yeah, I need 7 though.
You think
After
7?
2 games, yeah, I need 7 games. Of course, statistics according to ESPN, they did a little poll today to see after these 2 games who has a chance to win the NBA Finals. Of course, everybody's going 88% with the Boston Celtics, and I think Boston. To me, I think right now they probably got the better chance to win it all. But I just want to see a game 7, see some magic happen at the end, and let the
Yeah.
ball fall where they may. Now, what I do not agree
I,
with, I guess, G-Man, and you got to help me with this. I'm kind of caught up a little bit. What's up, Ryan? What's up, Carlton? Thank you guys for chiming in. We love to get your opinion on who you think is going to win this NBA Finals. Draymond Green, man, he's getting away with murder out there, man. He's playing
Man,
football.
yeah, that's what he does, man. He's the Karl Malone, but he's the enforcer, man. He's that guy who wants to get under your skin every play he can. And he was that close to getting ejected last game, but they said, nah, we'll let it slide. But that's what he does, man. He tries to get you off your game, and if it works, and it's been working.
Do you think that's gonna change tonight? I kind of got a feeling that he's gonna get kicked out of one of these games in Boston. I just got a feeling.
Me too.
Yeah.
If I was a betting man, I would say he's getting kicked out for sure.
Light skin power.
Light skin power. Hey, you know what I don't agree with, man, is this finals. They said if it goes 7 games, it's like 17 days
Yeah.
of NBA. That's like crazy. I'm like, man, we got to, like, every 3 days there's a game. It's like before it was like every other day.
Right.
I don't, this whole 17 days to finish a 7-game series is kind of crazy to me. But
man, it make you forget for a minute that the finals is even taking place.
Yeah,
When we got that big of a gap. I mean, I know at the end of it, like I know it's always a financial thing attached to the end of the situation. But like you said, when the Rockets, as long ago as that was winning championships, the games was just basically every other day.
Yeah.
And the series was over within a week.
Yeah.
And not 17 days. That's several weeks of action. And I tell you one thing, it gives you an opportunity to make the necessary adjustments.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. And plus, the other side of it is injuries.
Yeah.
Times to heal up a little bit.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I'm excited about this game here tonight. I think Boston wins this one. I got to go with Boston on this one.
Yeah, and I think Draymond's going to get it. I think if he comes in tonight pushing people around like he was doing, setting picks, going, it's almost like he was an offensive lineman blocking for Steph Curry and taking players 2, 3, 4, 5 steps beyond what Curry was. And my thing is, if he does that tonight and do all that talking, man, they got to team up a couple times and let him sit down.
Yeah, he's like the old school Beer Lambier type of player,
somebody
who will just rough you up. I mean, you try to come inside. I mean, that's what he does. I mean, even on the outside, he's roughing you up.
Yeah.
Falling to the ground, he's roughing you up. He's trying to pull your shorts down, everything. Yep.
Yep. Legs flying everywhere. Of course, it's the Overtime Sports Show sponsored by Hennessy, powered by our friends at Hennessy. Never stop, never settle, bringing you this NBA Minute. Utah Jazz got a surprise. Coach Snyder resigned, man. Were you shocked by that? Because he's had Utah winning over these last several years. And I know Donovan Mitchell said he was caught off guard by it.
Yeah, he was, me too. But I think what's going on with that is that they even offered him a contract extension. So it wasn't about the money. It wasn't about the money. They offered him more money. He was like, nah, most people think, you play that game like, I want to get more money out of it. But they were like, nah, he don't want that. He just said he just thinks they needed a new voice in the locker room. So, I mean, I respect that. But like you said, Donovan Mitchell, he was off guard. He caught him off guard. Rudy Gobert and all them guys. But it's interesting to see what they're gonna do because they still got a championship team. They just haven't been able to get over that hump.
Yeah, Donovan Mitchell, of course, like you said, he just signed a 5-year extension. He said part of it was because of Coach Snyder was the reason why he did it. So now I'm looking at Mitchell trying to move on from the Jazz. He would be a nice piece for the Rockets. I won't lie.
Yeah, I just can't see how. I mean, I don't want to say how anybody would want to sign a long-term deal in Utah, but I mean, it is what it is. I mean, you couldn't catch me in no small city like that.
Yeah. I like Cole Red say think he's going to Miami. I ain't gonna lie, I'd like to see him in that Rockets red, man. I think that would be good, but Miami would be a nice place for him to go, definitely. I know we rebuilding here in Houston, but you put him out in Miami, that would be a nice 1-2 punch, I would think.
Yeah. Man, Miami would be crazy if he goes to Miami, though. Woo-wee.
Yeah, it'll be cold-blooded.
Yes, sir.
Man, let's jump into it. Everybody's been talking about it. We knew, allegedly, at the beginning of this drama with Deshaun Watson that there were reports that there were about 40 masseuse who he had encountered. But recently, the New York Times did a report saying that he booked appointments with at least 66 different women over 17 months from 2019 to 2021. So, of course, he broke a lot of COVID protocol because that's a lot of massages, man, over that period of time.
And his attorney didn't do it any good either when he went on the radio the other day talking about it ain't against the law to get a happy ending.
Happy ending.
I'm like, man, you 75 years old. What you talking about a happy ending? Man?
He need a happy ending, G.
I mean, and then he kind of clarified it by saying, well, I was just saying hypothetically, that it's not against the law. But no, you can't go into a massage therapy a session and expect a happy ending. That's not usual. It doesn't. That's not what it is. So he, old Busby said he's gonna use that against him in court and say, you know what, this man said that it's not against the law. Now I hear what you're saying, Cole Red Star. It's nothing wrong with it. I get it, but you can't be the attorney for somebody defending somebody who's been accused of, and now 24 ladies. You can't sit there and say there's nothing wrong with getting a happy ending. I mean, you just totally going off of what. You're trying not to, Robert Kraft did it. Yeah, Robert Kraft did it.
Yeah, Robert Kraft. He had quite a few happy endings, allegedly. I'll just say that. Of course, like you said, 24 women have filed a lawsuit on him, and some of the stories of some of the stuff that was happening, some of the stuff, I just won't say it in fear of, we may have some kids on here watching, but a lot of the things that came out, you got to go back and read the report. Now, he's not been criminally charged. Of course, we know that. But at the same time, the happy ending don't mean that certain things that you are allowed to do to women are a violation to women who have given you those massages at the same time. And then they kind of, in the report, they kind of drug the Texans in there a little bit and said the head of security, of course, gave him that non-disclosure letter. And they also set him up in one of our local nice establishment hotels because they knew he was getting several massages. So they kind of tried to drag the Texans into this report a little bit, man. And notice there were a lot of changes being made, in our organization. A lot of people were being let go. So I wonder if that had something to do with what was going on with Deshaun Watson over these 2 years.
Well, I think all that's going to end up coming out in the wash anyways. I mean, it's all going to come to light, man. So I can't. I know we talked last time about how many games we thought he would probably get suspended.
I know
there was no criminal charges. I get that, but the NFL, they
conduct.
Yeah, conduct.
Yeah, conduct. So what do you think now? At first we were thinking maybe 4 to 6 games. But man, the way that this stuff keeps unfolding, 17 game season. Yeah, half.
And like you say it could be up to 40 women, 60 women. I don't know. Yeah. But it took what, a year for the last 2 to come out. So man, they keep coming out. I think that the NFL's going to keep delaying it and delaying it and delaying it. I mean, obviously you got to have a decision before training camp or before the regular season starts. But I think they're going to wait and see if anybody else comes out, man. I mean,
it'll be beneficial for our draft pick.
I can't see it being no less than 6 games, bro.
Yeah, at this rate. at this rate, at least half. I'm thinking at least half of the season. And like I say, Baker Mayfield they sent him home. Of course, he's not in the OTAs, is not participating in that mandatory mini camp. I mean, he's not participating in that right now. And man, Cleveland once again, they're in a ruckus right now, and it helps us because we own that first round draft pick for next year. So the more games he's out, the better position we'll be in.
Yeah, for sure. So I'm for sure thinking at least no less than 6 games. No less than 6 games. It can't. I mean, because what kind of a message you sending to to ladies out there saying, 24 of y'all said he did something wrong, but he only going to get 2 games suspension or 4. You got to sit. And although it may not be fair to some people, they may think, well, you know what, he didn't get criminally charged, but it's still that conduct, that NFL or that shield. They got to protect that shield at all costs.
That shield, and they got a lot of There's going to be some settlements happening somewhere here before too long. Yeah. So
and even the last girl that came out, I think she said her money that she's asking for was nothing compared to what people are thinking. It's not about the money. It was about what she saw on HBO and how the whole Real Sports with Brian Gup. Yeah, man. So it wasn't about the money, but I still think it's about the money. It's still about the money. I don't. They're saying it's not about the money, but I think it's about the money a little bit.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, it's gonna be a little money in here. I mean, and we got a shout out to the Romeo Cornell. He retired. Man, he spent 50 years coaching. 74 years old. 50 years coaching. Man, that's a long time to be a coach. Now he says he's ready to go hang out with the grandkids. Nice guy, too.
But and I know, I mean, you think about you retiring now, and hey, it's all great. But man, how many years you got left to enjoy the rest of your life, man? I mean, geez. I am definitely not working at 74, 75 years old. I just can't see it. Yeah. Although our line of work is nowhere near an NFL coach and the stress y'all go through, but hell no. Let me relax on a beach somewhere, drinking a margarita and get a massage.
He's about to go do it at 74. He's about to get it in. Romeo gonna be on a beach somewhere chilling.
And Romeo, it would not be against the law to get you a happy ending at the end.
No, don't you tell Romeo to get no happy ending. 74 years old. No, sir. Speaking of one man that's not retiring, Aaron Donald, man, he's not retiring. He got a little pay raise, $40 million raise, new contract with the Rams. Does this make them, you think the Rams going back, man? They back to back?
I think they're definitely in the top 2 or 3 when you talk about teams that can make the Super Bowl. You definitely got to put the Rams up there. I know the season ain't started yet. A lot of people are predicting who should be where and what, but the Rams ain't really lost nobody.
No.
So, they should be able to, at least make. They're gonna win. They're gonna either win the division, for sure. I think they're gonna be up there vying for one of the home field spots. I know there's only one, but yeah, they got a shot, man. They're not going nowhere. It's not like they're rebuilding or anything,
No, got a lot of veterans on the team. Of course, he's 31 years old, highest paid defensive player, nice contract, $40 million raise. That's a good payday for Aaron Donald, who's definitely a dominant NFL player, one of the most dominant players in the league today. And like you said, the Rams are still stacked, man. They're poised to go to repeat, but you know how difficult that is. Mm-hmm. We saw it with Kansas City. You can go one year and win, and the next year it's a lot difficult. People get an opportunity to adjust to you. So we'll see. It's too early though. We don't know what the season is going to how the season is going to lay out, who's going to get injured, what's going to happen, who's going to make big trades. But they definitely one of the teams that can do it. Man, I know you like to spend a lot of money, and maybe maybe you were with Kanye West and Magic, and you were trying to buy the Broncos, but the Broncos sold for $4.65 billion. G-Man, how much did you put down on the sale of the Broncos?
Man, I give them, man, much as I spend a week over there, that's probably all I got. But hey, the Walmart, I'm talking about Walmart because that's who bought it. Yes, so much as I spend at Walmart, I mean, that's a lot of money. So the Walmart heir, I guess it was a son and the daughter and her husband.
Yep, that was a nice investment, man.
Yeah, something.
Kanye was trying to get it though. Yeah, Kanye was in. He was part of one of the teams that were trying to come together to get. That would have been real interesting.
I don't think they wanted that. I don't think they wanted that headache. Can you imagine Kanye being an owner of a football team and then the kind of stuff that he be doing?
I would love it, man.
Oh Lord,
I would love it. Entertainment every week. I ain't gonna lie, I would love it. He'd have, man, there'd be a studio in there, there'd be a lot of rapping artists coming out of Denver. It'll be a lot of fun, man. He just broke up with his girlfriend, so he'd find him one in the Mile High Nation, baby. It would be pretty good. I would love it. I hate that it didn't happen.
Yeah, he needs to stick to making music and just he needs to get right mentally, I think.
You wouldn't trust him as an NFL owner. I thought it would have been good.
Yeah, it'd have been a nice sideshow for sure.
Yeah, especially for them.
Yeah.
But shout out to the Walmart family for making a great investment. I have been enjoying Alvarez. Man, this boy is showing out. New contract, American League Player of the Week. Last night he was off the chain again.
Hit another home run. Hit another home run last night in the 8th inning. I mean, this guy here is. You know what? When they first signed him to that 6-year extension, I was like, man, they should have signed to a 10-year extension or something, Because this guy here is only 24 years old. He's beating the cover off the ball. He hits for average, not just power. I mean, the guy. I mean, people say, well, he's a designated hitter. You give him that much money for designated hitter? Yeah, but, I mean, look what he's producing on the offense. That's what you need to score runs. You got a defense behind you. Let him get to the plate, I mean, it's going to be scary to see what kind of numbers he ends up at the end of the year. If he stays healthy, man, I could see him pushing more than 40, 45 home runs.
Yeah, what do you think about Tucker? Should he be somewhere I know he's next on the list. Should he be somewhere in that ballpark as far as that type of extension with the Astros?
I think
get him young, sign him up.
Yeah, because you got Bregman locked up. Mm-hmm. You got to,
he needs to wake up, man. Bregman needs to wake up.
But he's locked up. Jeremy Pena he's looking like the rookie of the year, the way he's playing. I mean, everybody forgot about Carlos Correa. Carlos Correa, who? Look what Pena's doing. I mean, he's batting almost 280.
Yep.
He's got, 8 home runs, something like that? I mean, in the clutch, defense is good. I mean, the kid is not playing like a kid.
I'm loving it.
Lock that man up for 10 years, but they ain't going to do that just yet.
That's too early.
Yeah, and then, of course, you got Altuve. He's probably, I don't want to say on the decline, but, he's still looking for his swing. Don't get me wrong, he's still hitting the ball good, hitting the home runs, but he's not hitting that 300, over 300 like he's been in the past.
Yeah, our batting is spotty, man. It's really, I think the pitching is great right now. We're doing good, especially with Lance. He could come back, hopefully, like I said, somewhere August or September, I think would be a good time to try to ease him back in. But, man, I know we got enough pitching to get to the World Series right now.
Yeah.
The bats kind of scary.
Yeah, the bats, that's what we need. If Bregman can get it going, Gurriel is really slumping, although he's had a couple of hits the last couple of games, but he's slumping. With Tucker, I think Tucker, he did that last year too. He started off slow and then he picked it up. So we'll see. I think they're gonna be all right, man. I think if Alvarez can keep them going, keep the bats going and pick them up, I think they're gonna be all right, man. I'm not worried about the Astros right now. I think they're gonna be all right.
Justin Verlander did good last night as they beat the Mariners 4-1. He's rolling, 39 years old, looking real good. Struck out 12 in 7 innings, and he's 7-2 on the season. So, like I said, our pitching staff is doing real good. Man, the Astros had to replace that 2017 World Series championship banner outside the plaza. Who stole the banner, man?
Man, you know why? Gee, what are they gonna steal next? A statue? I mean, God, dog.
I mean, as if there's no cameras around, it's like who in their right mind would think to go steal the banner outside of the stadium in the plaza? And the Astros were able to replace it, but come on, man. Who got time to do something like that? And where you gonna take it?
Exactly. Where you gonna take it? Were you gonna put it outside your house? I mean, hang it on a building somewhere? Yeah, I mean that's got to be the big dummy move of the day right there. What are you gonna do with that banner? Who are you gonna sell it? Come on, bro.
Yeah, it's like the dumb criminal.
Could it have been an inside job with one of the workers? Maybe took it.
I would hate that, man. I would hate for you to lose because as quickly as they replaced it, I would hate for you to lose your job behind this banner that's out on the plaza that it's
Yeah.
not in the stadium, it's outside on the plaza. So I don't know. Yeah, Eric, it might be a G-Man. Let's see, it might be in G-Man room.
The Yankees
Let's
or
see,
Dodgers stole it.
Yankees,
No,
Dodgers
I ain't got no room in my house. I ain't got no room for no banner. Hell to the no.
Hey, y'all, everybody, we got to go to G-Man's house. Let's pull up at G-Man's house and see if that banner is in G-Man's room.
It is not there. It is not in my house. I tell you that.
You know,
Golly, I tell you, man.
G-Man is always remodeling stuff, building stuff, making stuff. We got to go check in his backyard. It might be in G-Man's backyard.
No, you know what? I think it probably came from a Dodger or a Yankee fan. Somebody went in there and stole it. Said, you know what? Y'all cheated. I'm taking that banner down. They probably stole it. One of them fools probably came and got it.
Yeah. So I'm glad that they were able to replace it, man. Listen, let's get into this. Tiger Woods won't be playing in the U.S. Open. He's been having some leg injuries, of course. Severe damage that he suffered from the accident. I was shocked to even see him back playing, G-Man. I'm not gonna lie.
That quick, and to walk the course, talk 18 holes, 4 days.
Yeah.
I mean, he did it. I mean, Tiger Woods has always been a trendsetter to me. He's done a lot of things for the game of golf. I was kind of surprised that he turned down to go to the LIV tournament, the LIV tour.
For a bill.
They were offering him a lot of money, man.
He could have made a bill, man. How do you turn that? But he's
already pretty much a billionaire as it is.
Yeah, he's loyal to the game as well. He said if he make a commitment to U.S. Open or others, he's gonna stick to that. And but I don't know. I don't know if I could turn that bill down.
I was looking at that how they broke it down. I think Dustin Johnson, he resigned from the PGA Tour. Yeah. He made $75 million with the PGA Tour in 15 years. They gave him $128 million to go to the other tour.
One tour.
$128 million. Who wouldn't want to go? You know what I mean? Who wouldn't want to do it? But I think they're slowly starting to, DeChambeau, to days that he was going.
Yeah.
I mean, they got a lot of heavy hitters going to that tournament. And the difference between that tour and the PGA Tour, it's only 3 days. Instead of 4 days, they're 3 days. So, for the money,
it's tough.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how many more players, defect that way, Yeah,
because there's a lot of money on the table, as they were saying. A lot of money. Of course, Tiger turned down a lot, but he says he just needs to get his body stronger, get his legs stronger, and is it officially the end of an era? I just think Tiger's going to surprise us, man. It looks like something magical is going to happen with Tiger Woods. And he's going to come back and win
just
another
like when he won the
Green
Masters. Just like he won the Masters. Yeah, everybody thought, no way. And then there he came. El Tigre.
Yeah, yeah, it's going to be good. Man, time flies when you're having fun.
Yes, sir.
Let's see. Wait a minute. Check your phone. G-Man, see if anybody else came out on Deshaun Watson. Is it 25 or we still
24? Still 24.
Still 24.
Still 24. But you know what? I'm like you. Like I'm a Deshaun Watson fan. Like I didn't want him to leave. You know me. I was thinking he's gonna stay. But you know what? Now that he's gone, officially gone, and we got that number 1 pick, he needs to sit out the whole season. Then let them go 0-16, 0-17. I'll be okay with that.
Look at what you say. Eric is a bad etiquette to ask for a happy ending afterwards. I'm gonna leave that to y'all, man. Red, we're gonna leave that to you. We're gonna leave that to y'all.
People ask me, like me and the pimp talking about, he goes, you would never go into something. I said, man, my luck, I'm gonna go in there, ask for a happy ending, the cops gonna come in. We scooped up a bunch of people, and sure enough, my face will be right there. We got a Mexican by the name of G-Man on the radio. We got his ass trying to get a happy ending.
He's a happy ending that's turned to a bad ending.
Boy.
And let's look. Oh, yeah, the Browns' first 6 games of the season. Carolina, the New York Jets, Steelers, Falcons, Chargers, and Patriots. I would love for them to go 0-6. That would be beautiful if they could start off 0-6. I know it won't happen, but that would be beautiful if they could. Man. Yeah. It's been fun. G-Man, let them know how to keep up with you. They need a happy ending.
Yeah, I can't. No. But yeah, you can definitely come to my pages, man. At G-Man979, Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. And of course, G-Man Guerrero on Facebook, and it's a G's World on YouTube. Yeah. So, hey, I'm kind of excited, man. I got my numbers from my YouTube channel yesterday. Yes, sir. In the month of the last month, 28 days, I had 119,000 minutes
Woo.
watched. I had 48,000 views and 180 new subscribers. So appreciate
Building
y'all.
up. Yeah, it's building up. I love it. Well, can't give you a happy ending, but definitely give you some happy inspiration. You can follow me at Faith and Fame with AV, TikTok, YouTube, podcast, Instagram, and of course Magic 102 and Praise 92.1. I guess this is a happy ending.
Yeah,
We ended on a happy note.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna ride a bike tonight. My second time riding a bike today. I'm riding with the Pasadena SC Rider. We do about a 14 to 18 mile ride. So the first one I did 2 weeks ago, boy, I was sore for like 3 days. I couldn't even walk.
Yeah,
so I'm hoping tonight it can be a lot easier. So we'll see.
All right. We'll see you guys next week. Thank you for joining us for the Overtime Sports Show. Be sure to like, share, and you can always, if you go back, comment on some of the topics that we talked about that you may not have had an opportunity to do it. We'll see you each and every Wednesday at 5 p.m. Happy feelings, everybody. Happy feelings, not ending.
And shout out to Hennessy. Never stop, never settle. Appreciate y'all. Let's go, baby.
That's a happy ending.
Yes, sir.